gotta take a brake off our wheelies. Okay, take a brake off the wheelies and work on our truck. Now, we finally got our parts in on our truck, and I'm gonna show you what cost 27 freaking, I'm gonna say the word fucking dollars, okay? 27 fucking dollars is what they charged us to finish out our brakes, because we needed some little parts. So, let's look at that. Got the box right here. Okay, if you look, now let me pull that paper off, because that's $27 worth of paper there. One layer. There's another layer, look at that. Paper, paper, paper. Can you see that by any chance? Can you see that up there? So, look what we got in the mail for $27. Wow. Let's get a better look at that. Oh yeah. $27, okay, for some freaking brake lines. All right, let me get them out of the box there. I just didn't want to mess the box up because, you know, I paid 27 fucking dollars for it. Okay, there you go. 2 fucking lines to hook up our proportion valve. Get that unhooked here. We'll look at it even closer. See the different color ends that we have on there? Can you see those? Because I'm looking at them right here. Okay. That's what cost $27. Plus shipping. It's driving me crazy. I can tell you that. But that's what happens. Okay. $27 right there. Yeah. Wow. So, we finally got our parts in. That means, let me go ahead and open this up. We're gonna have to go over this thoroughly, see? Okay, we got our bracket, and we got our proportioning valve, residual valve, combo valve, and then of course, we got all the fittings that came with that, okay? And I see a nice blue one in there. That's probably $27. And then it comes with your instructions that you see right there. You can't see that. That's good. Okay, it comes with your instructions right there. And then, okay, we went ahead and we got ourselves, okay, the steel braided brake line kit that goes on the front wheels. All right? So, we're going to be installing all that, and we're going to have fun doing it, hopefully. So the first thing we want to do, we want to go ahead and look at our directions. That's always the most important thing. Trying to be technical there, okay? So we always open up our directions. We make sure we got the right situation. We make sure we got everything in proportion, literally. Okay, and once we got all that rigged up, then we can go ahead and set it up. So, let's go step by step here, and we're gonna figure out what's going on. There's our little rubber pad. I see that. Okay, why they're asking me to take that out. Okay, there's our rubber black cap. Remove the black cap. Unscrew the brass nut. Why would I? Okay, we're not doing disc, we're doing disc drum. So we'll go ahead and leave that on there, see? If you were gonna make disc, if you had disc brakes, okay, you'd remove the cap like the directions say, and you would do exactly what the directions say, see? You'd follow the directions, because that's what it's all about, see? That's how easy, that's how simple this stuff can be. All you gotta do is read directions, okay? So, we got the warning light, which is right here, okay? If you wanna hook that up, that's an option for you, okay? And we got our front brakes and our rear brake hookups, and one of these will be plugged off, see? So, let me get that hooked up, let me do it right, let me read the directions, and we'll come back and check that out. Larry's here with us today. How you doing, Larry?
Doing pretty good.
Good. You been doing all right? Talking about getting your Christmas tree lights up today.
Yeah, I get the Christmas tree, Christmas house lights. Yeah.
Wow.
What are you working on now?
Okay, what I got to do is I got to finish out this proportioning valve. See? Okay. I was showing everybody what it was, but I took the master cylinder out of the car. Can you see that, Larry?
Yep, got that.
Okay, now this is our proportioning valve, and this is where our valve will end up. So you can imagine it sitting up in the car like this, okay, looking at it this way. Larry, if you can bring the camera down. That's what you'll be looking at. Now, the rear brake line will hook up here. The front brake lines will hook up here. When I plug this one off, if you look right there, that one's plugged. I'll make sure that's tight. But what we gotta do is we gotta put this bracket, see that bracket goes right there, okay, somehow. That's what I'm trying to figure out, see how this bracket goes on here to hold all this, see what I'm saying? So the bracket will go on the proportioning valve and the master cylinder all in one, okay, and it looks like we might have to bend that out, but I'll get that all mounted in there and we'll come back. I just wanted to show you how our lines went on there. If you can see, they crisscross. And I will have to mount the rest of it in there underneath the car, so we'll look at that when I get all done. Okay, we got the, if you look right there, we got the proportioning valve, okay, the combination valve, that's a combo proportioning residual. Now what a residual valve does, it actually puts pressure on the brakes, so it leaves an even amount of pressure all the time, so when you hit the brakes, it doesn't, chirp and crunch to a stop. It gives you an even stopping power. The proportioning valve, okay, is a must. You must have that to have a complete brake system to make it properly work correct. Now, we come around here, you can see there the lines hook up and we have plenty of room between the frame rail and the master cylinder. So that looks like it's gonna work out great. We got our rear brake line that hooks right here, okay, and then over in the front over here, which will be right here in this area, there we go, okay, that's where our front brakes will be hooking to. So looks like everything's gonna work out fine. Our proportioning valve looks good. All of our brakes are ready to go in line, and there you go. The next thing that needs to be done to install our brakes is to install our flex line. I've already done that right here temporarily. Okay, you can see where it comes around. I like to use the braided line. I like to use the braided line not just for looks, but for durability and strength also. And our line is going to be in this area right in here. Now, we will have to install the brake line holders, okay, brackets, whatever you want to call them. And the kit that I buy comes with those. Here they are right here, as you can see. These are weld-on style, or you can actually drill some small holes and bolt them on there. The tabs are long enough to do that, and that'll hold our brake line in line perfect. It'll line up with the frame cross member down there. We'll run our brake line from the right side over to the left, and then we'll put a three-way in between the two tabs welded on there. Get the flex lines mounted in place, and we'll start putting on our brake line. If we're not going to get bothered, okay? If nobody bothers us, we might get that done. All right, I don't know. So let me get on it, and we'll walk you through the steps of how to put a fucking brake line on.